Blunt has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Norfolk Tides. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And this one off and running. The pitch.
Ball, no. 2-0.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, held up. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Luke Williams. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. And a curve misses outside. Pickoff throw. Dives back in. Safe. Nobody out and a runner at first. This pitch popped up. Soto. One away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc.
Digging in now for the Stripers, Charles LeBlanc. Bashes this one to deep left center. It's got a chance.
Relay.
And it is gone. Made them pay for that one, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Full credit to the left fielder for trying to rob that, but he came up just a bit short. The hitter is probably thanking his lucky stars that one had enough to carry out of here. One down. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Mike Ford. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And now the 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Two 2-1 pitch. Slider misses away. So now a full count with another power hitter waiting on deck. And that's a one-out single. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. So digging in, Connor Capel. And it's straight to the backstop. And now a man in scoring position. When you see a sequence like that on the mound, you know it's because the pitcher lost composure. Gave up the base hit, then the wild pitch. You have to take a deep breath and recenter yourself, or this will get worse. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. No, that's it.
That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. Still just 1 out here in the inning. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And misses inside.
Full count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. The left fielder digs in now. Just
Ball
off the
1.
outside edge. And that's ball 1. Four at second, 2 away. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. Here comes the 1-1. This one's in the dirt.
1-2.
Man at second with 2 down. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Swing and a rocket. And that is a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Towards first.
That's
and a foul ball. Set down looking for the backwards K. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for them and they jump ahead midway in the first. Gwinnett with the lead, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the ties,
the first baseman,
Frank Blunt.
Frank Blunt.
Can't come up with it.
Easy.
Batting second, the shortstop, Levi Soto.
Man on at first, Livan Soto, the next to hit.
Ball 1. 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch.
No one better, but
1-1 pitch fouled away. Way inside, and that hits the batter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout.
Mayo.
Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Kobe Mayo.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Here you go.
Now 1-1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Too high.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. 2-1 now. Late on that fastball.
2-2.
And that's outside. And that'll
Ball
load the
4.
bases.
Take your base.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Rivera.
Here we go. I need you right here.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
One 1-0, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Behind
inside.
2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. So the base is all loaded up now. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. What a play to end the inning. Great job to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent execution there. They turn the double play, and the inning is over. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. Top half of the second from Norfolk. Just off the inside edge. Next one's fouled back. Swings through that one, out in front there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. Set down looking. Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Batting eighth.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. That's in for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty.
One.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Next up for the Stripers, Eli White. Grounder to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-1 offering.
Yeah.
Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. Next offering misses. Ball one. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Runner at first, one away. Fly to left. Snags it on the run. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the fly out. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Walked and came around to score the first time up. Foul ball there. Fiducia, the runner at first with two out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. One left on base. Midway through the second. The Stripers out in front, 2-0.
Leading up,
Bottom half of the second. And now the center fielder, Judd Fabian. Inside, nearly got the batter. That'll back him up a bit.
Ball.
Inside, just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. 3-1 now. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Fly ball, right field. Capel on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Creed.
Here's the catcher, Creed Willems. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1.
No.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Noel Berth.
Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Noel Berth Romero. hard on the ground to short. There in plenty of time ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 2 innings. The Stripers lead it 2-0.
If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game, and yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money.
Top half, 3rd inning, digging in now for the Stripers, Luke Williams. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there.
Ball.
One pitch fouled away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc. He's already homered in this ball game. LeBlanc goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
That one missed. Struck out swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting.
Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, Mike Ford. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Out in front with the swing. That's strike 1.
1-1. Outside.
That clips the zone. 2-2.
2-2.
Just misses the inner half. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 2 down and nobody aboard. In the air, out towards right center. Fabian under this one. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. Gwinnett ahead in this game, 2-0. Bottom of the inning, digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Alvarez. And now 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Lunt.
Digging in for the Tides, Frank Lunt reached on an infield single the first time. 0-2, waves at that one. Textbook pitching. Slowed him
0-2.
down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 down.
He's out.
Pitcher and catcher obviously in sync right now. Just
Now
rolling
batting,
out there.
shortstop, Levi Soto.
Next up for the Tides, Livan Soto.
Hike.
Not close with that one, but still chase.
No
That's a
ball.
strike.
2
Great
strikes.
pitch to get a swing like that. 2 outs, bases empty. Now a flare off the bat. Leaping, can't haul it in. Throw comes in too late, and the batter reaches safely. Couldn't get the out, but
The
what
right
a
fielder,
defensive
number
effort.
13.
Covered a ton of ground, and then made a strong throw to make the play a little
Good.
closer. Runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time.
Hike.
Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. Pick first, and back in there. Now here's the 0-2. Swing lifted to left field. The left fielder should have this one. And that's the inning. 1 runner left aboard. They trail here, 2-0. Top of the 4th inning with the Stripers at the
The right
dish.
fielder,
Connor
Connor
Capel now at the plate.
Capel.
One and
No.
out. That one fouled off. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Here's the 1-1.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's
2-2.
down and in. Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. 1 gone, leading off the 4th.
Now batting,
Stepping to the
left
plate for
fielder,
Gwinnett, number
Steven
34. First at bat was a strikeout.
No. Hey-ha.
If you're putting 88
1
miles per
ball,
hour on
1
the
strike.
changeup like we just saw, you better make sure you've got a notable speed differential from the heater. Otherwise, it's too hittable. Up the middle. Gloves it. That's an out.
Yes, you're out.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke Waddell.
Now, Luke Waddell, caught looking the first time up. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
No balls. One strike.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Fights it off, we'll see another. One-two offering. That's down and away. That's a strikeout looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. No runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. We're midway through the fourth. The Stripers out in front, 2-0. Welcome back. The Tides at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The designated hitter, Kobe.
The country ham sandwich at the concession stand here in Norfolk is a local favorite, and from what I'm told, it's worth every last calorie. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps.
Ball one.
Off the mark there, 2-1. That's inside. No reason to get over-aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been really quiet at the plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. That pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
Full count.
Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Now at the dish,
Now
Emmanuel
batting,
Rivera,
the third
0 for
baseman,
1.
Emmanuel Rivera.
On the ground to third, Waddell. Over to first. 2 outs already in the home fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Judge.
Here's the center fielder,
Fabian.
Judge Fabian. Next one's popped in the air into right. That ends the inning. So they go quietly here. On to the top of the fifth. The Stripers lead it 2-0.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Tides,
reliever out of the pen, Colin
number
Selby.
60.
The season's been good for him with a more than respectable ERA. The organization
Selby.
has to be pleased with what he's shown them.
Leading off
And
with
here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia.
And
That's
takes
a ball.
low for ball 1.
Hee-haw.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. Next up for the Stripers, Eli White. And he's got serious defensive upside as a prospect with solid speed, good defense, and that elite arm strength. Really nice package of skills for an outfielder.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
One out and the base is empty. Nice location on that high fastball, 97 on the radar gun. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes the 2-2. Fly ball out to right. Kerstad. And 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nacho Alvarez
We head back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Inside.
Foul ball there. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Next pitch is downstairs. Payoff pitch off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Williams, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back for some extra velocity and pumped that fastball by for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Foul back our way, and that got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Gwinnett ahead in this game, 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Creed Willems.
Creed Willems.
A swing and a miss. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Now here's the 0-2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. Stepping to the plate now for
batting,
Norfolk,
the second baseman,
Romero. Grounded out the first time.
Romero.
And there's a strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Skies this one to center. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Dylan.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Grounded out to short the first time up.
Ball, no. 1-0.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. The Tides trailing by 2. Bottom half of the fifth. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Everything came together on that swing. I feel for those infielders because he hit that ball hard. And it's tough to make a play on one like that, even if it is on the ground. Nice cut. Batting order turns over. Blunt will hit next. 1 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Carlson leads off of first with 2 out.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Swings, soft line drive. Makes the play. That is out number 3. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. Gwinnett with the lead, 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor Rogers. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year. Now it's the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc. Already a homer for him in this one.
LeBlanc.
Right through there for a strike. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Now here's the 0-2. Swings, fouls this one away, and he breaks his back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one misses inside.
1-2.
Swings and misses. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Digging in now for the Stripers, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford.
No, that's a
Rogers, a tall lefty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider.
Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So 1 on now with 1 away. Connor Capel digs in now, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And the lead runner has to hold on at second. Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Coming up to the dish for Gwinnett, number 34.
Too low.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Comes through with the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. One out and two on. Now the third baseman, Luke Waddell. That one finds the zone. Second and third here, one away. To the right side, Romero, two away.
The batter, the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia, the next to hit. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. In the air, along the left field line. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball, right side. Oh, great stop. And that is a nice play to end the inning. Excellent stop right there. Waves the pitcher off, takes it to the bag, and just keeps on running into the dugout. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. And now, Livan Soto.
Livan Soto.
That one pushed to the left and foul. A little up front there, swings through it. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up. Fiducia under it. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 13, Heston Kjerstad.
Digging in for the Tides, Heston Kjerstad. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Grounder left side. That's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo.
At the plate, Kobe Mayo.
Ball one.
The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. The Stripers up by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one a little bit high. Late swing fouled it off. Here's the 2-2. Struck out looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. The Stripers out in front, 4-0.
Now pitching for the
A new arm into the
Bowman.
leading off Eli
with
White.
net, the center fielder, Eli White.
That one out to right. Fair ball. So a runner aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Ball. 1-0.
Runner at first, nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Missed off the inside. Ball 3. Classic pitching right there with the two-seamer from the righty in on the hands of the right-handed batter. Now the payoff pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated
So
hitter,
up next, Luke Williams.
Williams.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. White leading off first with one away. Throw over to the bag. White back on a dive. And the 0-1 now. This one to right. Kerstad on the way over. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Charles LeBlanc.
Here's the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going. If he's going to try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one in the air to right. Romero on the move. There to make the catch. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. Time to stretch. The Stripers lead it 4-0. Bottom of the seventh. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Emmanuel Rivera. Hard to pitch as well as he has in this game without throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, and he's up over 70% for the ball game. That's strong work. Now here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Next up for the Tides, Judd
the
Fabian.
center fielder, Judd Fabian.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Tides down by 4 runs. Here in the bottom of the seventh, just past the stretch. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Creed.
Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Creed Willems.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
Hike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Hit hard, that gets through. That keeps the inning going. That was a clear advantage. No surprise we saw something hittable. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Next to hit, Noelberth Romero.
1 ball, no strikes.
One 1-0, and the pitch. This one is labeled. Gets into the corner, but it's foul. So now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ray Kerr getting ready to go. Cool, the hard-throwing right-hander up as well. That one in the dirt.
2-2.
Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Gwinnett with the lead, 4-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Roansy Contreras. Not a big strikeout pitcher, forces contact to get most outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's
Wise
it.
to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. Swing and a foul straight back. One, two now.
Ball 2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. And now the right fielder,
Now batting,
Connor
the
Cable,
right fielder,
1 for 3.
Connor Cable.
Pitch is in the
1-0.
dirt. Fly ball very deep to right field. It's back there. That one is gone. Leaves the yard to right. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Nobody on with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, number 34.
Huh.
On 0-1, the delivery. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. To the right side. Collects it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the third baseman, Luke Waddell.
1 gone and a runner on at first. Digging in, Luke Waddell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
No. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Hike.
Runner at first, 1 away.
No.
This is not what the manager wanted when he called for a new arm from the pen. This is less of a lockdown and inching towards a meltdown. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
Full count.
1 run in the inning so far. And we're in the top of the 8th. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Now 2 away. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front,
batter,
and that's a recipe
catcher,
for a weak
Hunter
grounder like you just saw.
Fiducia.
The batter now, Hunter Fiducia. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. That
That's
misses.
down.
And the count, 1-2. That changeup just missed. I'm not sure how he took that with 2 strikes. Well struck, right field. And that one's off the wall. The throw in to second. The tag out. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the round tripper. No errors and no one left. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. The Stripers out in front, 6-0.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
48.
into the bottom of the 8th. Ray Kerr has had trouble with batters from the right side this year, and we'll see one to begin the outing. Now the left fielder, Dylan Carlson. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
And that one is out of here. It just got out of here. 3rd home run of the season. And they've got their first run. It's 6-1. And for the first time today, they're on the board. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. So digging in, Frank Lunt.
Ball. 1-0.
Left-hander, the 1-0.
Laser.
That's a base hit. You can see why scouts like his
Now
swing.
batting,
He's
the
got such
shortstop,
quick hands to
Levi.
square up pitches in that location.
Let's
Great hit.
go.
We'll see if they can build on this and capitalize on their momentum. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Livan Soto.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, tag, and they get the out. I love the job by the catcher right there to catch him trying to steal. Everything came together. He popped out of his crouch quickly, had his feet set properly, and slung it down to second for the out. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ha! 2-1.
Swing and a high fly to left. Makes the catch. 2 down.
the right fielder, number 13.
And here is Heston Kjerstad. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The Stripers ahead by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ball. Two, 1.
Two 1 pitch upcoming. That one pushed foul. Two pitch. And there's a ball.
Full count.
That one off the inside edge. It's a walk.
Now batting, The designated
Two
hitter,
away and a runner
Kobe.
at first. Next up, the designated
Mayo.
hitter, Kobe Mayo. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 to count.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. That's 5 straight. This one is in there. Strike 1.
3-1.
Kerstad leads off of first with 2 away. There's a strike up high. And now 3-2. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Liner snagged it first. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Through 8 full, Gwinnett ahead in this game, 6-1.
Now
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nathan Webb. 32nd appearance on the hill. Digging in now for the Stripers, Eli
the
White.
center fielder, Eli White.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Webb, 6'2" righty. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 0-1 offering.
Ball off the plate.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Hit hard for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Now it's the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. O2 rocks and fires. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned.
Luke Williams.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Luke Williams. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the 9th. On the ground, right side. They get the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Stripers lead it 6-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Chad Cool. Limiting home runs well so far this season.
You could encounter the greats, or you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit it.
Emmanuel Rivera getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Rivera.
That's a strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Now batting, the
Judd
center
Fabian
fielder.
now at the
Judd
plate.
Fabian.
There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one
low.
is inside for ball one. And a big swing and a miss. Incredible
1-2.
late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Swings through it for the K. Only one out remaining. So down to
Now
their
batting,
final out of
the
this
catcher,
one.
Creed Willa.
Ball one.
Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on top.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh,